Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2. I'm JC Proton. This is episode 2 of my 7th Let's Play series. We are picking up in turn 26. We are playing Horatio, the standard non-custom faction of Horatio, on a Disc 4 galaxy of the largest size. And at the towards the end of our first video, we made a startling discovery, and that is that this constellation that I'm in is also inhabited by the Cravers. A terrifying prospect. And in fact, they've already spotted my home system, and I politely asked them to leave last video, and they did, but you know and I know that they will soon be back, and in greater numbers. To quote Obi-Wan. To quote Obi-Wan Kenobi, yes. They'll soon be back, and in greater numbers. So that's the situation. Now, looking for the bright, shiny lining to this dark cloud, is that if I can splice Cravers early, I have a chance, right? Because they're really good to splice. You see, they, in red, have a score of 135. I have a score of 78. So they have nearly double my score. I'm in last place, they're in first place. So that's going to be a pretty challenging situation. Also, looking at this constellation layout, usually the name is towards the middle, so theoretically there could be a fair amount of space up here of additional constellations. So maybe they're kind of tied up doing that stuff. We'll see. Excuse me. Also, something that's promising is the fact that there seems to only be one star lane going into that area. So it's a bottleneck. So strategically, there's an opportunity that if I could have fleets here and or wherever the other end of that is, I could potentially kind of get them tied up in there, or it's a defensible position, perhaps. So that's what I'm looking at. I went ahead and designed an outpost ship to colonize. We need to have colonization going basically all the time. So my plan is to build that colonizer ship, send it down here. This will be the first system I'm going to want to colonize, or I guess I already have one in Sikagoja. So that would be, so it's AA, AB, maybe AC, but we'll see if we get this guy first. This one's saying build 6 buildings, and it'll be really cool to get these guys. So we're going to get and keep this system. We need a hero for this one. That's level 5, so I need an admiral. So I need to get an admiral going, and that's going to be a while. So that's not going to happen anytime soon, but we are going to need an admiral probably, because we're going to be fighting Cravers. It's going to be a thing. The only thing they understand is war. You know, from the Cravers' point of view, everyone else is an enemy, and you know, you're either at war with them or they're enemies that you're not at war with yet. that's Cravers. So anyway, we just completed this building. We're starting at the little outpost ship. Try to crank that out. That's a display bug that you see. This says it was I thought it was 3, now it says 4, but anyway, whatever. Let's go ahead and keep going, man. So I'm going to send this scout ship up here and take a look and see what we've got going on. If Cravers put a colony out, or if I can find an outpost where they're colonizing, I'm going to try to competitively colonize as well, just to try to take the system, so that I can get a Craver population. Even if it's not a system that I want to keep, it's fine. I need to get my hands on a Craver population somehow. because I think that's kind of like my only hope, right? I don't know why I got Star Wars on the brain today. I don't know, man. I just woke up. Like literally 10 minutes ago, I was still asleep in bed. So we'll see how that goes. You know, when I play Sleepy, sometimes I don't play my best game. You can see I threw some probes out here. So far, not seeing anything out here. In theory, there should be four. There should be four. What are these constellations with one in the middle? So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. This has 607 movement, and it has 3 probes. Okay, let's go. One probe up here, maybe. Excuse me. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a nice vision radius on that. That's pretty good. It'd be nice if there's an outlying system or two out here, so that you could park a an Overwatch ship there and just kind of keep an eye on things. But we will see. And you can see those probes I sent over this way came up just a little bit short. They did not spot anything. Alright, we failed to get Consolidator of Systems. Be the first to control at least 4 star systems in the same constellation. Okay, so United Empire, wherever they are the ones that got that. In fact, that's an achievement. Can I even see? No, I can't even see it yet. So, all right. Well, this little outpost ship will be ready in 2 turns. That'll be good to get another colony going. I now have access to super spuds. Okay, so here's the deal. Super spuds are these. That's because, so that happened because there was a population that had been discovered, and he's now arrived. Pulsos. So they're industrial. And if and when I splice them, I get industry and science on every population of my main population. And if I have 20 of them across our empire, we get an extra 10% industry on systems that have one of them, one or more of them. Okay, this guy, we're going to send a probe over here. Take a peek and see if there's any kind of off lane. System. Excuse me. And I guess we're just gonna trucking down here in Craver territory. So I'd say anything down here and beyond, that's definitely Craver territory, man. Talk about a challenging game. This may be wow, look how long that is. That is a really long star lane. Holy smokes, look at that. It's way over here. Diplomatic messages. Oh boy. Probably something like, you are weak and we are strong. We are coming. Something like that is my guess. Okay, I completed this. Cool. So I can buy and sell resources. I can use the market now, and I can increase strategic resource generation. Don't think we have any strategic resource generation yet. Oh, cool. All right, let's do some measuring here. Okay, systems I do want to colonize. This is one. This is one. Wow, they're the same distance. That's funny. This is one. Probably eventually get this one. This one's 2 resources. This one's 1 resource. Yeah. These 2 systems here that have 1 resource and 2 planets, I'm not going to probably be in a rush to colonize those. I'm probably going to hold off on Bellatrix for now. Just going to colonize back here. So let's do... Probably going to colonize this one when I disband this system, assuming I get it. I'll just move it over there. Gano has 1. So anyway, this is by far the best. So we'll definitely get that one going. I did such a slow colony ship just because I have really low industry. Really, really low industry, so just trying to get it going. And my law, I've got cram exam running.
Our purpose is to kill. You, though, will suffer as well.
Give us dust now.
Sign the deal.
No. No, no, no. We're not giving you... We're not giving you our dust. That stuff is hard to come by, and I'm going to need it. And it's like, he's going to attack us anyway, whether we pay his demands or not, so... Wow, that's ridiculous. Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Holy smokes. Okay, that's different.
Our purpose is to kill. You, though, will suffer as well.
Yeah. I know you're coming. I know you're coming for me, man. I know, dude. It's okay. Whew. Wow. Finally. Holy smokes, that is a really long star lane, man. Fleet battles here have 10% crew loss per battle phase on ships. Crews gain an extra 25% experience. That's a pretty good spread. That'll give us a peek at what's going on over here. Cool. More Horatio. If I can splice Cravers, excuse me, I feel like, I think the bonus you get is something like 5% FIDS per population that you have on a planet. So like on a planet like this, if there were 8 populations, it would be 40% extra FIDS. So, and you get that kind of bonus on each planet. Is its own separate bonus, I think, is how it works. So that's a big enough bonus that it kind of makes it where I don't really need to stack up 20 pulsos to get the 10% industrial bonus. Assuming I can get a Craver and get them spliced eventually. Okay, Sikagoja is now built that, so that's good. We're going the right direction. Atmospheric filtration. So after we complete atmospheric filtration, that'll be the second of these two. That'll unlock this, and that will allow me to do a system development upgrade using Blue Cap. And that'll give me 60 extra science on any system where I build that upgrade. So then I'll be working on getting my Blue Cap supplies going, so I can upgrade. And those, 60 science is a lot. Right now, 60 science would be a significant increase. So that would help. And that would also allow us to have a spaceport where I could shuffle population around. Okay, and let's see what next turn has to offer. Oh my goodness. They have jadonyx. Cravers with jadonyx. That's like a nightmare scenario. Craver neighbors with jadonyx. Which, I mean, obviously jadonyx will be amazing if I can take it from them. Okay. So yeah, if I can get Cravers, splice them, and then take their systems, then yeah, sure. Our future in this galaxy looks bright. Having overcome the single greatest obstacle we would face in the entire galaxy. Okay, where's Tor? Tor's there. Okay, so they colonized Tor. Tor's a tundra planet. Whew, boy, so we got our work cut out for us, but it'll be a big prize if we can get it. Wow. Oh, man. Okay, well, which way do I go here? I'm going to send a probe the direction I'm not going, I guess. I guess something like that. I guess, yeah. See, it would be nice if I was here, I would send a probe down this way. And if I was here, I'm going to send a probe down that way. So Either way. Ooh, boys, this is a tense one. Excuse me. This is going to be a tricky one, man. This is going to be a struggle. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go for it, man, because there's things to explore here, apparently. Signal and subterranean. Whew. I hate to do it. I'm probably going to reveal resources that'll help him, but the signal could be population, man. That would be sweet.
Soon your worlds will be scoured wastelands.
Bureaucratic imbroglio, huh? How are we looking on? Can I even afford to consider doing that?
We are coming.
500? 500 influence? He just blasted 500 influence. Wow. I guess because he has Tor, he has enough, right? Okay, so Kagoja has an extra Horatio. That's good. Help them grow. If we want that there. Let's look and see what the numbers do. So over here we have less dust and science, but more food. And these guys get a bonus on anomaly. So when the steps gets colonized, I need to move this guy over to the steps. Cool. So we have yeah, blue cap mold production of a 0.5 point. We just took that one just now. Okay. That's why it moved over there. Turn 34. Yep, it was a population. Oh, and a jadonyx. Oh. 20% explored. A pistis population. Okay. Cool. The pistis are good this place, too. Ooh, all the hidden nodes in this constellation are revealed. Cool. So all the hidden nodes are going to be all of the ones that are off lane. That have planets. Wow, look how big he is. Holy smokes. Wow. But that's an opportunity right there. That bottleneck right there. Potential. There's potential I could maybe contain him to this area up here if I have enough fleet. That's encouraging. Okay, so now there can be off-lane systems that don't have planets, and they won't have been revealed. And let's see, were there any out here? Nothing I didn't see already. So there could be off-lane systems that don't have planets, but all the ones that do have planets will have been revealed on this that event or whatever. Well, I'm definitely thirsty to get my hands on some jadonyx, that's for sure. Yep. I definitely want to get it. You're gonna have to fight for it. That will be pretty strong if I can get it, man. First election's coming up soon. Being a dictatorship, there's no mystery in who's going to win the election. I simply choose who it's going to be. Let's keep moving. I would normally send a spray of probes out there, but I don't think that's going to be a priority. There's his home system. That spray of probes I did was pretty good, right? I mean, I saw a lot of good stuff there. That worked out pretty well. There's his home system. Is that right? Is he only producing 18 industry on his home system? It must be depleted already. There's the consolidator system. Oh, here we go. It's unlocked. It's unlocked. It's unlocked. Yay. All right, let's do it, man. All right, let's do this level 2 modernization. We're going to use blue cap because that's what we have access to. It'll cost us 25 luxury resources to do the upgrade, and it will give us 60 science. Okay, we're going to do it right here. We're going to put it at the top of the queue. It'll only take one turn. Our science is going to go up out of this. It's literally going to double off of this system. It's going to add another 60. That's going to be a significant boost. We're at 153, so that's going to put us over 200 for science. That will be really nice, and we need another 25. And we have 11, so we need about 14. How many are in the marketplace? They are expensive. Oh, there are exactly 14. If we buy all of them, it's 1,100. Let's buy all of them. Okay, and let's build another one of these. So that's going to add 120 science. Boom, look at that. That's going to go all the way to 270. So, nearly doubling our science will definitely help us. Definitely help us with our chances here. And that's, Cravers, why we didn't give you our dust, because we need it for our stuff. Glorification of the gorgeous and colonizing ash. Okay, and now we're doing machine bacteria. They'll give us better probes. Let's take a look at this tech. So I'm going to do this one and then more approval. More, yep. We'll do this. Then that, maybe not that. How close are we to having these building projects done? Yeah, we haven't even done these more basic buildings. So we're a long way from being able to build better food buildings. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, but we're almost, we're getting close to turn 40, at which point we get a quest to try to get scavenged ram scoops. Ah, he's arrived. All right, buddy. Yeah, let's start getting some titanium. At this point, we need. Sure, I could colonize these other ones, but at this point, I am so low on food production that it's not like. Yeah, I need to colonize a system that has a lot of food production. So the jungle is the way to go, and it also has the resources. So that'll get more blue cap and some titanium going. Let's do that. Cool, and we're definitely going to boost that bad boy. So we went from 12 to 24 food. And it'll get occasional food chips as well. Wow, Prime can actually support... I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what next turn shows. Oh, this was a really good turn, wasn't it? Established, we founded a new colony outpost. We are building 2 of these system upgrades. Our science is going to go way up. All kinds of good stuff happening, man. Subterranean. Strategic? Yep. Wow. There we go, boys. Look at that. Almost 300 signs now. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we're going to rip through these researches pretty quickly. We're going to be developing technologies pretty quick. That's good. That's really good. Of course, we're totally out of blue cap, right? And so it's going to be a while until we build more. So we're at +1 per turn right now. 25 turns away for the next one. Oof. There was the thing over here, though, right? 3 unique star system improvements. Okay. So we're going to need to be doing those. Yeah, he's at 6. So at this point, we may as well go ahead and send out probes occasionally. The odds are pretty good. There, he might have fleet hanging out over here, so I'm going to take a peek before I go flying into his own system. Excuse me. Yep, there are ships there. 2 scouts. There's 2 scavengers. They're both guns. Okay, so we're just going to run past them. We're going to run past them. We're not going to stick around and fight. Not sure what he's doing. Alright, we now have titanium and Hyperion probes. Alright, let's update our revealers. So the design I like to do on these scouts, I like fast scouts with lots of good probes. So I got 2 engines. So the titanium probes will give you a recharge. They recharge 2 per turn, and these recharge 1 per turn, basically. So I get 3 probes per turn, and I have a total probe stock of 5, and I have 10 movement. So every probe I launch takes away 2 movement points. And then when I get scavenged ram scoop drives, I replace these engines with scavenged ram scoops, which are also 3 movement, but it's 3 bigger movement, basically. And I normally go with those, and then I could do Overwatch ships. Overwatch would look like... it's just a scout with all probes, and it's all Hyperion probes, because they have a larger vision radius. See, the vision range is 3 in the lower left corner, and this one has a vision range of 2. So I just put 4 of those on there, and they have a great big vision radius. So super useful for just kind of keeping an eye on things. Alright, so I'm going to want to build one of those. Excuse me. So this will also increase our science by 10 here and 10 here. This will increase our resource generation, but it's also a temperate planet, so that will be 20 science and 20 industry. I think I want to finish that before I build the revealer. And then this will give us 5 per planet and 5 per hot. So that would be 10 food there, 10 food there, and 5 food there, which will be 25 food. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and do this and this, just to get them out of the queues. Cool. So we have upgraded scout ships, and we can colonize steppes, which we could before anyway because of our special ability being ecologist. We have hardship already, so we can actually colonize on any non-gas planet. We can actually colonize, just at a FIDS penalty. Food industry, dust, and science penalty. Okay, let's keep on going. Turn 39. All right, turn 40. We're After turn 40, we have the election. I think I'm going to, when I complete baryonic shielding, it gets me off-lane flight, off-lane travel, warp drive. I'm going to fly up here, man. Oh, I don't have it yet. Okay. See, how many will I need up here? 1, 2. Okay, here we go. Scavenged ram scoop. Cool. Those are fantastic. I love those. So glad they got added to the game. So next turn I should complete research for baryonic shielding, which will give me a warp drive, and I'll be able to fly over here from here. And we're going to have an election as well. So right now, it's surprisingly close. However, this is a dictatorship, so we simply choose whichever one we want. So we're going to stay ecologist. Our official support is for the ecologists. 100%. And we don't see any wormholes. Yeah, look at that. Pretty good industrialist support right now. And now we can do cool copies. System is full. Oof. Man, how many does this guy have, dude? That's going to be his 6th system. 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. He is so far ahead of me, man. I have 2 and 1 outpost. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. Hey, buddy, how about you leave?
We are coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. How about you take off? How about it?
Our purpose is to kill. You, though, will suffer as well.
I'm surprised he agreed twice. I don't think he's going to agree a 3rd time. That guy leveled up. Okay, so I can either go for plus 10 food, because I have no fertile planets on the system. Or I could go for, since I have 5 population there, 5 food and 5 industry, I think is a better choice. It's probably what I should have chosen the first time, but right now that one is better. 5 industry and food versus 10 food. Yeah, we'll take the industry. And then we're going to take this one next, man. deposit value increase, that would be good. So we're at +1 there and plus 0.5 there. We're working on the steps planet now. This one here, that'll increase it by another 0.5 point. So that'll be good. And that'll increase our industry and our science by 20. Okay, we've unlocked this. Cool, so we can now explore level 2 curiosities. There's one over at Gemini. Yeah, so I'm gonna make. Is that the way to go? I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that one out there and start looking, sending out a bunch more probes, and I'll go off camera and look for any unexplored curiosities that I can look at. Advanced scanners, warp drive, colonize Savannah. Cool. Let's advance the turn, lock that in, and then we'll probably call it a stop on record. Although I do want to see these curiosities, but we'll do that in the next video. We'll do that next time. We'll take a look at whatever we have to see here at Deki, and then we'll fly over to Ugaro, and I'll take a look around and see where are all of the unexplored curiosities that we're going to try to sneak in and take before the Cravers can explore them. Hey, we got another Pulsos that grew. Cool. We might split those guys up. We could send one over here to Sikagoja and help them reproduce faster. There's 3 over here at ESA. I kind of want to wait to do any more splicing. If we can get this system here, we can splice these guys. These guys. Yeah, we'll splice the pilgrims. And then we'll work on multiplying our other potential splicees. Yep, and there's our Apistus population. He's on his way to AA Prime. So, cool. Well, it's not completely hopeless, but it is looking pretty grim. Once he gets ramped up and builds some military fleet, we could be in real trouble. We could be in some real trouble. So we're going to need to get military. We're going to need to start producing military, is what's going to happen. We're going to need some military, I think, is what's going to happen. You know, and if we can guard here, that'll definitely help. So that's my plan. I'll look around off camera, try to find all the curiosities and stuff. So, and we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be a tricky one for sure. Craver neighbors with jadonyx. Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.